This feels like it's lasted about 3 months. It's been 12 days. So
it's been a great.
We talked about this. We talked about this when it all blew up, and people were calling Nico's names, and people were still mad at me for leaving Nico off my top 10 quarterbacks list. And we said we needed to create a best tweets of the Nico Saga segment.
We've been stashing them.
Oh yeah. Nothing inspires creativity like a juicy offseason college football story. So, Producer River, hit us with the first of the truly great Nico tweets. Here it is from Chris Marler, Vern Dumquist on Twitter. Honestly shocked that the 5-star from the other side of the country wearing Cookie Monster sleeping pants to 7-on-7 events wasn't loyal to this program. And I mean shocked. Can we go in the trust tree for a second, Ari?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to be in the trust tree. I'm gonna put my hand up here. I actually thought the pajama pants thing was gonna take off big. Like, I thought that was gonna be huge for Nico. I thought he was gonna be a star at Tennessee, and he was gonna sell so many units of pajama pants.
I really do.
I legitimately believe that when he was a recruit.
That it reminds me of the Step Brothers scene. Like when they're in the office and they're doing the interviews and they're wearing tuxedos, right?
Yes.
And everyone's like, what the hell are these people doing tuxedos? And then they let out the fart. And then like Seth Rogen goes, now that, in light of the new information, the tuxedos seem kind of messed up. Like, it's like the what you're wearing looks worse after the fact.
Right.
Than it does as a result of what happened. But the pajama pants would have been cool if he won the Heisman. You don't think that people would have loved him?
I think he could have had a collab with like Heisman trophies all over the pajama pants and would have sold like 3 million units. I'm telling you, like, of my predictions that have gone hilariously wrong, that's one of the worst.
Let's go to the next one.
This is from Kevin Carter. I'm assuming this is a picture of Kevin Carter and his wife with Nico. Thank you, Nico. You beat Iowa at the Cheez-It. You beat Oklahoma for Coach Heupel. You beat Bama on the third Saturday in October. You took us to our first CFP game. Godspeed. Good luck at Pepperdine. This is before anybody knew where he was going. And for those who don't know, Nico played volleyball in high school. So, like, it could have conceivably gone to Pepperdine to play volleyball. And, like, when you guys sent this to me, my first thought was, why are we bagging on the idea of going to college in Malibu? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, actually, Pepperdine has been destroyed, hasn't it?
Oh.
A lot of Pepperdine is, like, gone.
From the fires?
Fire, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how extensive it was, but, like, we drove by it when we were there after the fire, and it was, like, the entire...
that is awful.
That big, beautiful lawn.
Okay, well, that's less funny.
No, but it is funny because he is from California. And Pepperdine's, don't worry. If there's one thing I know for sure is
right, you're still looking over the Pacific Ocean. You got it's on a cliff. It's amazing.
Life finds a way. Malibu will find a way to be pretty. I promise.
All right, let's go with the next one here, River. This is from Matt. I commend Nico Iamaleava for leaving Tennessee to get the NIL for his true market value. Not many guys are humble enough to admit they deserve a pay cut. There were a lot of versions of this, but I think this was the best written of this tweet.
Yeah, he's like Peter Pan. He's just stealing from the rich to give to the poor. I don't know.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Why do I keep saying Peter Pan?
But because they both wear green. Like the Robin Hood cartoon where he's a fox, he essentially wears the same costume as Peter Pan.
Yeah.
That's why. What's next, River? Oh, it's the Venn diagram from Cade. So I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. I hear Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me. The Chaperone Nico Iamaleava Venn diagram. First of all, Venn diagram humor will never not be funny to me. And the fact that Nico basically living out a Chaperone song called Pink Pony Club, also never not funny.
I got to be honest, because I don't know anything about anything. I didn't really get that one. I don't know who that human being is.
Just play some Chaperone songs for your daughter, like you were playing Sabrina Carpenter songs for her until you realized all the dirty words were in there.
Person?
Chaperone?
I don't know.
She's a very popular singer.
Does she?
You've heard hot to go. You don't know if you may not know you've heard it, but you've heard it.
Okay.
HOTTOGO. You can. Yeah.
So, no, not ringing a bell.
That song is called Pink Pony Club, though. And
okay.
That's
so now I'm
what makes it funny.
With my daughter in the car, and they're going to be disgusting lyrics that I didn't know, or like I did with Sabrina Carpenter.
I mean, yeah, Chaperone will drop an F-bomb. Feminine Phenomenon has a lot of F-bombs.
Yeah.
Because we are headed to the draft. We're going to Green Bay this week. We're actually flying up tomorrow. We're going to be at the Great Wisconsin Tailgate, presented by Culver's, Thursday and Friday across the street from Lambeau Field. We're going to have tailgate games. We're going to have giveaways. We'll have very special guests. We got some guests coming that are confirmed that we think are going to get picked in the first round. Very excited about that. So they I think a couple of these guys may be hugging Roger Goodell and then coming over to see us. Hopefully we'll have frozen custard ready for them.
Yeah. I mean, like, can you think of a better way to celebrate being drafted than frozen custard? Like, I mean, like, I don't know. What do you think of it? Like,
So I put up a poll on Twitter today of which frozen custard should I eat today. The Skittles popped concrete mixer looks like absolute fire. I have not tried that one yet. I had an Oreo shake the other day. Unbelievable. But the Skittles, I got to do the Skittles pop concrete mixer now. And listen, ButterBurgers will be had. So join us at the Culver's Great Wisconsin Tailgate in Green Bay, April 24th and 25th. That's Thursday and Friday. We'll be out there getting you ready for the draft on Thursday. We'll be doing our regular show Thursday morning. We'll be doing our Friday morning show recapping round 1. It's going to be spectacular. I cannot wait. I love the draft. It's one of my favorite events of the year. And I cannot believe we get to celebrate it with Culver's. So Ari, get ready. Pack warm. I have a teenage daughter. I hear these songs. Yeah. This is the best one. Retweeted by Lane Kiffin. Santiago is the one who put it out originally. It's the Lane Kiffin photo from when he was going to leave for USC, when he's in Tennessee's offices about to leave, slumped against the wall. And they've replaced Lane Kiffin's face with a giant Nico head. Just perfect. Everything you ever wanted in a tweet right here. And Lane Kiffin with the facepalm emoji retweet. It does not get better than that.
I'm surprised nobody put Nico's face on Urban Meyer eating pizza. Like, I wonder if that would have been a good one.
I mean, if Ohio State or Michigan State had been involved, it would have been perfect.
Yeah, that's true. The Tennessee part of it made it funny.
My friend George Schroeder took that photo. Not that photo. He took the Urban Meyer eating pizza photo, but the Lane Kiffin, like the Lane Kiffin leaving for USC night is more bizarre in retrospect. Like, why did Lane Kiffin bother going back into the office at Tennessee? Just send for your stuff.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy sport.
Leaving Tennessee for USC to replace Pete Carroll, leaving Tennessee for UCLA to replace Ethan Garber is totally the same thing.
Who do you think hates the state of California more, Norman, Oklahoma, or Knoxville, Tennessee?
Still Norman, Oklahoma. Though Norman, Oklahoma is finding it pretty funny right now.
Yes.
Even like, because we had the Ben Arbuckle brisket photo, like their new OC at Oklahoma posted. It was not a great photo. I think the brisket was probably better than the photo made it look, because the smoke ring on the brisket was perfect, which suggests to me that Ben Arbuckle knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
We got one more, River. I know we got one more. Nico checking his McDonald's bag for NIL money, and of course there's a giant middle finger in the middle of it. One more. There it is. The Mount Rushmore getting terrible financial advice. 4 pictures. Nico Iamaleava, Toys R Us, Blockbuster Video, and Circuit City. I will never forget the story of the Blockbuster Video executives when they are given the opportunity to buy Netflix, and they're like, nah.
Yeah, like Blockbuster, I don't know if it was financial advice, but like they fumbled the bag big, because they could have started their own competitive streaming service without buying Netflix, and that would have won because of the brand recognition at the time.
100%.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Steve Ballmer's video when he was the CEO of Microsoft, like mocking the iPhone because it didn't have a keyboard.
Or when Sports Illustrated had the chance to buy ESPN.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it was one of the worst decisions ever. Or when the Big East didn't take Penn State. There's a lot of those. A lot of those.
That's funny.
All right.
Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss talking about where you're going, Nico. But thanks so much for the week.
Yes. 12 days of fun.